Hello and welcome back to Istaria. This is part number 7. I incorrectly called the last part number 5. It was not part number 5, it was part number 6. I'm just gonna go ahead and just say that I'm dumb sometimes, and we're all just gonna have to accept that. That I'm occasionally wrong. We will live. But so in the last part, we started our training with Garrix. We also had another quest line where we were going fucking ape shit on, but we didn't finish it, and the game told us we needed to, but it didn't seem to matter. Maybe you just needed to do one part of it or something, and I think we did 6 parts of it. I don't know, but in any case, that stuff is going to be for later. But for now, we're going to get started on these other adventure quests that we picked up. So, Greymane Seekers and Greymane Hunters. So, here's the Seekers. And we just need to defeat 12 of them. And we're about to be 6 levels ahead of them, so this isn't going to take long. Pretty much just going to plow our way through them. There's our level. We only needed about 40 XP to get that. But we'll go ahead and finish this up. And we didn't even get it. We didn't get a new ability of any kind or anything like that. All we need to do for this specific level up is pop our training points in. And yeah, all we need to do here is kill 12 of these Seekers. Not a big deal. Luckily, they're kind of grouped up a little bit. Well, lucky for us, because of the double XP event, we have, we're such a high level. And that event's still going on as of this recording. I would guess that the next part, it'll still be going on as well. So, to just kind of dive into this a little bit, I'm recording this on a Saturday. And, ooh, there's 3 of them here. So I'm recording this on a Saturday, and the double XP event ends, I think, on Tuesday, or somewhere around there. Somewhere around next Tuesday. And I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this game real hard right now. So I'm probably... hold on. I'll get to you. Just one moment. There we go. I'm probably going to film quite a few of these today. And maybe even tomorrow as well, because tomorrow being Sunday, I also have that day off. Oh, those are hunters. Okay, we need seekers, so we're gonna head back here a little ways. We do need the hunters as well, but I'm kind of like a focus on one thing at a time kind of guy. And I remember when I was looking for something else, there was more up here. And yeah, there's a couple right here. We'll find some more. I'm a little sad the other one just ran off on his own there, but that's okay. Suppose we'll live. Although, so something we need to do, and I don't know if we're going to do it this part or not, but something we need to do is work on our crafting a little bit more. So the number one thing we need to do is... we need to level up. We need to get another level in our crafting, but then we need to do our crafting quests for level 20. And that will give us enough scalecraft and smelting. Oh, maybe it won't. Hold on. Craft. Smelting. Actually, it's stoneworking. Yeah, okay. That'll give us enough scalecraft and stoneworking and stuff to where we'll be able to work with tier 2 materials. It won't be very efficient, but we'll still be able to actually do it. And we'll be able to make some tier 2 scales. So, okay, those are grulettes and stuff. We don't need that. So we're going to have to do that at some point in the future. Maybe this part, maybe next part. I'm not too sure. Depends on where we're at and how I feel and all that. But, the idea is to get ourselves some tier 2 scales. As right now, when we look at our equipment screen here, and cool, these things respawn as well. We're still rocking some tier 1. I don't know why I'm wearing that dexterity chest scale, but whatever. That's fine. We're still wearing tier 1 scales, and we have our head scale slot unlocked, but we don't have a head scale equipped, because we don't have one, because we don't have the skill to make one. So, that's something we are going to need to fix here before we get too much further into the weeds here on Lesser Eridav. However, tier 2 materials, specifically slate, it's not exactly hard to come by, but it's difficult to get to the areas where you can actually harvest that material. So, it's going to take... It's probably still going to be... Well, it's going to take some time to actually travel to those locations, for starters. And then it's going to take an additional amount of time to gather the material we need and actually craft the scales and everything. Okay. That's our 12, and I don't feel like fighting this one that I don't need to, so we're just going to move on with our lives. And then the next thing... Greymane Hunter Ears. So, this isn't to kill a specific number of these wolves. It's just kill them until you have 12 of these ears. And generally speaking, these enemies don't have great drop rates for that kind of thing. Okay, well, there's one. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they changed it or something, and it will be better. And we won't have to kill 30 of these things to get the 12 ears or whatever. But I'm expecting that this is going to take a minute. And that's okay. I'm not worried about it or anything. Oh, there's another one. Okay, maybe we'll be all right. Maybe this won't take too long. Hopefully this doesn't pull the grouts. Okay, it didn't. Yeah. Alrighty, and we're getting a little bit fucked up right now, because these are higher level enemies. I'm level 17, and they're level 14. They're not crazy, but we're still maybe being a little bit too reckless. And so far, 3 of the 4... Well, those are Seekers. I wish I had realized that there was Seekers up here as well. The 3 of the 4 wolves that we've killed have dropped the thing that we need, so that's a pretty good drop rate, I'd say. It's another Seeker. We need Hunters. I think they're actually... That might even be a bug that those Hunters were where they were. Yeah, here we go. Here's some more hunters. I think this is where they're supposed to be. "29, 30 meters out of range." Okay, so he's not where he's supposed to be, technically. Okay. This one looks like he is. Should be able to get this one. There we go. And we're just going to move him away from the Graugs, because I really just don't want to fight the Graugs if I don't have to. Nothing against them or particularly for them, but just as a general thing. You know, especially with the double XP event going on right now. It's really not necessary. If there wasn't a double XP event going on, then maybe it would be more important. Or not even more important, but just more realistic or more useful to do, you know, kill other stuff. Even if it wasn't necessarily for a quest or whatever. But since there is the double XP event going on, we're already far out leveling the majority of this stuff. Okay. Didn't get the Grauk with Tail Whip. We're gonna be good. I'm gonna pop this Rejuvenating Breeze. He should just bleed to death. There it goes. Alright. We're up to 6 already. Pretty good. And there's quite a few of these hunters scattered around. Luckily, they're in great quantities, so we don't have to worry much about running out of enemies to kill or anything like that. So let's pop our heals here, just to make sure we're not going to die. Keeping in mind that Refreshing Breeze does cost Horde to use, and even though I have a shitload of it right now, I'm still trying to avoid using it where I can. I'm actually going to check abilities. Primal Instant Heal. Doesn't cost any Horde. Or wait, hold on. Oh, Healing in Primal Stance just does more. That's fine. And then, if we go to our spell list... let's see. Primal Health doesn't cost any Horde. And Rejuvenating Breeze does not cost any Horde. Excellent. Okay. A couple more hunters over here. Still need 4 more ears. But it's really not that bad. It's going better than I thought it would. Hey, come back here. Stop that. Alright. That's what we're gonna do. Fuck it, now what? Yeah, get over here. So I think this is where, like, when it was telling us in the last part when we were reading the extraordinary amount of quest text for for all these quests that we picked up, I think that it was referring to this path that leads up into the... Christ, they keep running back here. It kept referring to a path that leads up into the forest, and I think this is the path that it was referring to. So once we have the ears that we need, and we only need 3 more, we'll follow this path and see where it takes us. Because honestly, usually when I'm going into the interior of the northern interior of the island, I go around the other way. If you remember a few parts ago, when we went to go get sandstone for the crafting quests, we went outside of town through the other gate. That's what I'm referring to. That's the way that I usually go when I'm trying to get to, for example, the Kion volcano or what have you. Right now, so I've never actually come this way. God damn, they keep running back here. So I've never actually gone this way, and I don't know... Oh, there's some spiders right there. Those are soldiers. I'm pretty sure we need soldiers. Let's see here. Forest crawler soldiers. Okay, we do. Alright, well, we ran out of wolves to kill. We're gonna have to come back. What's that? Silver. Oh my god, that's tier 2. I didn't know there was silver here. Okay, hold on a second. So, something important that I haven't touched on yet is... I didn't know this was here. So this spot for silver is honestly going to be kind of shitty because there's no ore refinery here, as far as I can tell. You can't even smelt the silver ore into bars here, which is a problem. There is a cave here too. I didn't know about this. I mean, there's nothing in here. But if we need to just grab a few bars of silver for something, which can't imagine what that might be, at least right now, then this will be a good spot for that, because we can just head out here, gather what we need, and then recall and smelt it in Kion or wherever, we can find a smelter, which is basically everywhere. But, so on our map here, we can place markers. So what we're going to do is place a marker here and call it silver. So in the future, if we're looking for silver, or if we know someone else who's looking for silver and we want to direct them to it, we can, find it on our map, we place the marker, it's going to stay there, and then we can give them the coordinates, which are up here, and let them know. And as far as I'm aware, the closest silver or ore refinery from here would probably be these player-owned plots, if there is any there, or Parsinia, which is all the way over there. And if you're dragging like a cargo disc and stuff throughout all that, it is gonna be like, if you're trying to grind by gathering silver, it's gonna be a pain. So we're definitely probably not going to use that much. But I think the only other silver field that I'm aware of is guarded by pretty high-level golems. Again, that's tier 2 worries. That's stuff we're not going to have to worry about for a while. Especially because dragons don't really use silver for very much. Basically nothing, as far as I recall. Okay, malachite golem fragments. Okay. So this is the right way. So these are the soldiers that we need, but we also need breeders. But we can't work on the quest to do the breeders until we visit Parsinia and talk to somebody there. So what we're going to do instead... Oh, here's our Greymane Hunters. That's funny. There's more here. We'll just sprint for right now. So what we're going to do is, since we're in this area, and I know there's more spiders in other areas as well, but up here has the golems that we need. Now, I don't know... Malachite. That's what we need, right? Yeah, Malachite golem cores. Okay. They're only level 15. At least the ones I'm looking at are only level 15, which is good. So we'll just pull this one. There we go. And fight it over here, just in case. I'm not too sure how strong these things are, at least relative to me. So I just want to be a little bit careful. And yeah, he's hurting me a little bit, but not too much. 18 to 25 damage or so per hit on me, that's not bad. We should still be fairly careful in that we probably shouldn't, you know, get up there and just kind of willy-nilly start pulling, you know, multiples of them at once and all that stuff. But this still shouldn't be much of an issue. Because at least the 3 that I checked were all level 15, so they might all be level 15. And one nice thing about these golems too, if we needed gems for, say, we were going to, and I guess the gem golems are not the best example for this, but say we needed a bunch of malachite and we were going to grind our crafting based off of just the malachite, we could come up here. Okay, we got a golem core. Yeah. Say, you know, alright, we're just going to gather up a bunch of malachite and grind that way. We can actually gather malachite from these golems after we kill them. So we could come out here, kill a golem, gather up all the malachite from it that we wanted, and then, you know, start working on the next thing. You know, and then bring it all back and craft and grind our stuff with it. Now, as dragons, we don't really have too much of a use for malachite. We need them for scale packs, we need them for certain types of dragon claws and stuff, but generally speaking, we're not gathering a lot of it to grind or crafting or anything like that. We're just kind of... You know, we just need a few pieces of it here and there, so... Again, it's not quite the best example. However, there are golems for other resource types as well, including metal and stone. And so, like, bronze golems, we could use, you know, a lot more effectively for leveling our craft and even getting a little bit of extra... oh, shit. Okay. You know... Well, that one spawned in right on top of us. It's unfortunate. I think we're gonna be fine here. But yeah, we could use, like, if we were leveling our craft, we could, you know, use bronze golems to just, you know, and that way we'd get some, like, trophies and monster loot and stuff along the way to, you know, make a little bit of extra money and stuff while we're also leveling our crafting. But that's not... Well, put it this way, it's not something that we're going to be doing at low levels, right? It's definitely more likely that we'll do that kind of thing once we get up into Tier 2, Tier 3, especially Tier 4. But for now, we're just gonna kill these things for the cores that we need for Battlemaster Garrix. And we're doing pretty good on cores. We're up to 5 already. I'm not sure how many of these golems we've killed at this point, but nonetheless, we're up to 5 cores. And it shouldn't take much longer to get what we need. And then once we're done with that, we can probably... Oh, I missed with Breath of Fire. It's awful. And bite on the last time through as well. But anyways, once we're done with this, we'll probably go see if we can do... Oh, actually, maybe not. We'll have to visit Parsinia, for sure. Oh, we're missing a Greymane Hunter ear! I fucking got distracted by the silver. Yeah. Alright, that's okay. There's more on the path back to Parsinia. But we do need to visit Parsinia for a few different reasons. And, oh. We're gonna move back and heal up a little bit here. Before things get too out of hand. But yeah, we'll head back and visit Parsinia and handle everything we need to handle there. And then we'll be back up into this general area after that. Switch back to our things. So one of these, let's see here, Dragon's Reach is probably the best ability that you get from these quests that we're doing right now. And it's basically like, you know, using our Prime Bolt to pull things. It's a 4.8 second cast. It takes forever. Hey, we leveled. Oh, we gained some stuff too. But Dragon's Reach, it's an instant cast. It doesn't really do a lot of damage. Pop our training points in. I didn't even do that in the last level that we gained. Completely forgot. Alright, abilities. Snarl. Intimidates an enemy, reducing their accuracy with weapons. And it lasts for 20 seconds, and it gives them a minus 45% chance to hit. That's fucking amazing. Holy shit. Alright, allowance of power. Releases the inner power of the dragon. And it gives us 43 power for 45 seconds. Now, that's obviously a very short-term buff. And also, power is not something that we use. I mean, we're using it on Prime Bolt, but, I mean, it's not like we're... You know, it's not like we're using it for damage or anything. So I'm not even putting it on my action bar. You know, if we were a dragon that was primarily focused around casting, then absolutely is something that, you know. Okay, we still need 2 more. That's absolutely something that we would love and we would have and we would use on probably every single time, every single fight that we ever did. But, being that we're melee dragons, I mean, you know, it's just not something that we're going to benefit from enough to warrant adding it into our rotation. Things like Silver Strike and Ravage and Galewind, those are all the things that, like, we really... Those are the things that are really going to, give us a big benefit. I lost my train of thought. I don't know if what I just said made any sense. I hope it did. Alright. Yeah, I talked about it a couple of parts ago when we were grinding crafting. But, okay, there we go. Yeah, I get dumb and I lose my train of thought, and you know, obviously I got distracted earlier when I found that silver. I was excited, even though it's not really that big of a deal. It's still helpful. But dragons that primarily use spells, they're Helions in the lore. Whereas the type of dragon I am is called Lunas. And we'll learn more about that in the future. But they're more like... So Lunas are more like single target. Like, I'm going to do a lot of damage to this one thing in front of me. Hey, we have all the cores. Okay. I'm going to do a lot of damage to this one thing that's in front of me. Whereas Helions are more interested in doing smaller amounts of damage to multiple targets, right? So they're using AoE damage to, kill multiple things, so they're the ones that are gonna go around and pull, 5, 6, 10 enemies at once and just AoE them all down. And that's great, they're really cool, and I love seeing them around, and I love playing with them, because like their spell effects and stuff are really cool and all that stuff. But there we have enough ears as well. Okay, so we're gonna head to Parsinia, and it tells us how to get there. I already know how to get there, even from where we are now. But yeah, the Helions they're really cool to see. They're really fun to play with. And honestly, they might even be better than the Lunas. But the playstyle is not really what you would associate with... there's a named undead guy up here. It's Commander Vec. But their playstyle isn't really something that you'd normally associate with dragons, which is why they're a lot less popular. That said, I think they're really fucking cool, and I would encourage... Yeah, here's the breeders that we're going to have to kill in a bit. I would encourage you, if you decided to play this game, or if you do play this game, make a Helion dragon, make a caster. Fucking... They're pretty cool. Alrighty, let's see, we just need the soldiers, 10 massive cedar treants, and then we also need to, I'm gonna sprint here so we don't have to fight a bunch of these spiders, and then we just need to go to Parsinia and talk to them. Now, there is more dragon layers here, in Parsinia. There we go. And I don't remember specifically where they are. Well, here's one right here. No, it's not owned by anyone. Hopefully one of these is owned and built up by somebody. And then we can explore it and see what the concubine. See what the inside of a dragon lair looks like, right? Concubine. Am I thinking the wrong thing? Do I not know what a concubine is? Hold on. Auto run, and then we're heading up to Parsinia here. Hold on, I had to pull out my phone. Whoop. To look this up. Concubine. Yeah. What is that? Do I not know what that is? Whoop. Steering. In polygamous societies, a woman who lives with a man but has a lower status than his wife or wives. Or archaic, a mistress. Okay, yeah, I yeah. I was, I'm not gonna say I was right necessarily, but I was definitely... I feel like I had reason to be interested there. Okay, I think this is the guy who is gonna attune us here. Bortus tells us, so you're seeking the spider's nest themselves, eh? A brave soul you must be. Finding the spiders is easy enough. Simply take the road north from town. When the path turns inland up the hill, continue to follow the road there. You'll make your way past many of the smaller spiders and head deep into the forest before finding the forest crawler breeders, though. Okay. I'm going to greet him again. Attunement to Barcinia. Accept. Alright. Now we can teleport here in Barcinia. Not from anywhere necessarily, but definitely from various other places. And Barcinia here, while this is a Sarah city, city's largely based on the players, so it has this kind of structure here in the middle, and we can see Rice and Stormbringer in there, and we are going to talk to him shortly. But this is pretty much it as far as like the structures that were already here. All this stuff is player stuff, right? So, oh, he's almost done with his house. You just need a couple more slate construction keystones. Anyway, sorry. This person obviously is looking for storage. He's got a bunch of houses, storage silos, tents, a couple. Oops, sorry, I wasn't trying to access your stuff. I can't access his stuff because I don't have permission. He has a general store coming up. He's definitely put, I keep saying he, this person has definitely put a lot of time into their plot. And there's even more plots available here as well. These are slightly cheaper, 225 silver, 281 silver. I guess we're not going to go too deep into this. Yeah. But, yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. So, we're going to talk to this guy briefly. And, he tells us, "Greetings, Dragon Adventurer. You have the look of an experienced adventurer about you, and I dare say you can likely handle yourself on the roads of the island. They are not safe these days, Tisburn. Crawlers, golems, and worse, the undead, have been spotted around the base of the volcano and south towards Slonis. Be on your guard at all times." And he has a quest for us. And this is me kind of metagaming a little bit of like, I know what this quest is already. And I know it's going to take us to where we're already going. And so let's knock out more than one bird with one stone, right? So Talith tells us, "I have heard some very disturbing rumors in the tavern at night. People are talking about treants that can talk. Can you believe it? Elementals talking. I, for one, think they had a little too much to drink. But I'll tell you what, why don't you go investigate just to be sure? People say that this talking treant is found out at the edge of the cedar forest. You find him, and if he'll talk to you, come back to me. If you're sober when you do, I'll reward you." Alrighty. Yeah, there we go. And then we're here. Let's talk to Rice and see what he's got to say. He tells us, "Good, here we are. Not much different than Kion, is it? First things first, we need to locate someone here in town who might know who or where any agents are. I'd suggest speaking with a local militia commander." Alrighty. And that's Sergeant Talith, who we just talked to. And he tells us, "Good day. Tisburn, what can I do for you? Traders, the Ceres people in service to withered Aegis? Surely you jest, no? I have not seen or heard of any around these parts, but just to be sure, I would recommend speaking with some of my guards." Okay. Speak to guard Eketh near the northern edge of Barcinia. This is north. And there he is, Private Eketh. "Have I seen anything suspicious? No, not that I can think of. A few wandering spiders, a caravan, that's about it." Alrighty, now we're going to go speak to Private Fortis near the teleport gate. Stay on the road for a little bit of a speed boost that we, boost. It's nice. Who was it? Private Fortis. Okay, it is this guy again. Tells us suspicious behavior. He tells us suspicious behavior? No, I can't think of anything. Parsinia is so boring, Tisber. Nothing ever happens around here. And now we're going to head to guard Beltosh near the southern edge. Only a few guards. You hear? And this is him, Private Beltosh. And he tells us, what are you talking about? Why would the Withered Aegis bother with the Ceres and Parsinia? They're all over by, what? I don't know what you're talking about, Tisburn. Please leave and let me get back to my duties. You're not going to leave, are you? Yeah. Just... Fine, I was paid. A lot. No, nothing terrible. Just to look the other way. A few crates each week move from the docks to somewhere, just outside of town, I think. Nothing else, I swear. Hey, they're unloading some right now if you want to catch them. Talit says, Beltosh, I trusted you. We will speak again of this, and Commander Devons will be informed. And he says, yes, sir, I understand. Okay, approach the Parsinia docks and apprehend the agents of Cabal. I didn't even know there was docks here. I guess this is it. You see no one here, but appears their goods have been left behind. Alright, speak with Sergeant Talintz. And... maybe that's a girl? I can't tell. Talintz tells you it would appear we were too late to apprehend them. However, as luck would have it, Beltosh gave me a bit more information after you left. The goods were taken southeast towards the Crystal Lakes or the Deadlands. Given what we know about these agents of Cabal, I'm gonna guess Deadlands. We saw a little bit of the Deadlands a couple parts ago. Unfortunately, I lost the footage. I'm sure I mentioned it by now. Unfortunately, I lost the footage of most of the time spent in those Deadlands, which is certainly more frustrating for me than it is for you. But I lost the audio too, so there's really nothing I can do about it. I can't re-record. Yeah, I'm just gonna move on. Ryson's back. Talk to him. And he tells us, so, gifted the plot is exposed within Parsinia as well, and now we know where the goods were being taken. As we suspected, the Cabal is planning some sort of ritual spell within the Deadlands at Kiatar. Oh, God. And they have been using agents within the Ceres to acquire and transport the necessary components. They gave us 1 silver for that. What a cheapskate. Now he tells us, our next step is to scout the approach to the Deadlands. Gifted, we must be careful, for there are many agents and perhaps worse guarding this ancient fortress. I have heard mentioned that it is blighted land as well, which means the Withered Aegis may have infested it with all manner of enemy. Caution is the word of the day. Alrighty, so we will continue that at some point. However, we have other stuff to focus on right now. We need to kill forest crawler soldiers. We need to kill forest crawler breeders. And we need to kill massive cedar trees. And while we do that, we're going to check out the sentient treant as well. And these Istarian date trees are, again, for bipeds. They're not anything we're ever going to use. Well, as Tisburn. Our biped, in the future, God, at the rate that, this game, this game is a journey, not destination. It's about the journey and not the destination. And I think this is potentially like the most extreme example of that. At least that I've personally played. There's probably better examples of it. in games that are older. Like, I would guess something like Ultima Online, or like, you know, the old school mods and stuff like that. But like, when you compare it to modern MMOs, you know, like World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy 14 and things like that, like, you know, for a lot of people, the whole point is, well, I'm going to get to max level so I can raid, right? And this is not that. Now, there is, you know, obviously group content at max level, but it's definitely not, like, if you're just going to rush to max level, you're going to get there and, you know, you're going to do, you know, the group content that does exist, and then you're pretty much going to be done, and that's pretty much going to be it. So, my recommendation, if you've somehow got to part 7 of this, and you're still not sure if it's something you're interested in playing, that's something that you should definitely keep in mind. I'm losing my voice real bad. I'm gonna have to take a break. Is that, yeah, your yeah, these are the breeders. Okay, cool. You know, you're gonna have to enjoy the journey, and if you don't enjoy the journey, there's no point. And that's not to talk shit or anything about this. Like, for example, if off chance someone who works on this game ever happens to see this, you know, I'm great with it. I don't have a, you know, I'm here. I'm enjoying the journey right now. Trust me. But again, I recognize that probably a lot of people are not. You know, I think a lot of people are destination people, right? All right. Well, we're just gonna breath fire these things real quick. There we go. As the hatchlings here are lower levels, they're not even worth any experience to us. And we don't need them for anything other than we just need to kill these breeders. Yeah, we need to successfully hit one of these with our breath attack one more time. Let's do that now. Alrighty. And honestly, I didn't even consider, until I said that, well, I had the thought, and then I started to talk, and I was like, oh, shit. I didn't even consider the, you know, yeah, it's entirely possible that someone who worked on this game might actually watch this, because there's not a whole lot of YouTube content on this, you know, on this game. And, you know, again, it drops down. It just kind of, you know, comes back to, like, it's not the most popular game in the world, not by a long shot. We can see little by little bit be cured. Let's take a look at this. Oh, it lasts an hour. Okay, how can I cure poison? Imperial Menders and Towns are able to heal you from poisons for free. Poisons and tier ones. Sorry. Imperial Menders and Towns are able to heal you from poison for free. I'm gonna loot this stuff, and then I'm gonna start healing myself a little bit here. This shit hurts. Holy hell. Poisons and Imperial Menders are tiered. Benign poison from Tier 1 monsters can be cured by Imperial Menders in Tier 1 towns like Kion and Solanus, but weak poisons from Tier 2 monsters can't, and require you to go to Imperial Mender of Tier 2 or superior. Okay, antidotes. Crafted antidotes have better effect. You can buy them from other players through direct trade or consigners. Imperial Menders also sells formulas to craft them if you join the Alchemist School, which I cannot. Spells. Life and Primal Magic skills user also have access spells to cure poison. Imperial Menders sell ready-to-use spells and formulas for spellcrafting trade schools. Okay, that's good to know. Now, several parts ago, we were given a minor cure blight poison spell for something else. So I'm going to cast this on me and see if it works. It did not. Shit. I can't fight like this. We have to go back to Kion. We have to go back to Kion right now. Well, while we're there, we'll find the Imperial Mender, and get a formula for a spell to do this, to make this. Okay. And then... God, this shit hurts. Oh, it hurts so much. For a monster that's such a low level, this is painful. Oh, excuse me. Okay. And then we're gonna get a spell. We might just... I don't know. Do I have any spell shards in my bank? No, but I probably have enough bricks to make the spell. Alright, Imperial Mender. Imperial Mender. Let's see here. Shigard. Imperial Assessor of Swiftness. We'll need him later. Or her. I'm not paying attention. Tavern Keeper. Oh, it lasts an hour too. It's awful. Where's the Imperial Mender? Alright, real quick. We have Greymane Wolf Skulls, Greymane Hunter Ears, Greymane Wolf Skulls. Yeah, and it's just, you know, we turn them in sets of 5. And then what was the other? The wolf ears we need. We don't have anything else. Okay. We turn them in sets of 5, and it gives us a little bit of copper and a little bit of experience. Not a huge amount, but enough to be worthwhile. Alrighty. We just turned in 3 quests here. And I don't know which of these dialogues are useful for, or are, yeah, it'll say. Anyways, we'll read through it. Well, you're more resourceful than you look, Tisburn. You have earned the right to be trained to fight more effectively. Well done. Well done, Tisburn. These cores will be quite useful. What are they for? Well, do not worry yourself over that at this time. Now, I believe I promised to train you how to toughen your hide in exchange for your efforts, did I not? And well done, hatchling. The ears have no value to me, so you may sell them at the nearest vendor. I merely wanted to present you with a challenge that would test your skills. Congratulations, you have passed this simple trial, and I will now teach you the first gift of the dragons. Use it wisely, Tisburn, for it is indeed precious among our people. Alright. Can we... thoraxes... Snouts, water turquoise. I don't think we got enough. Yeah, we did. Alright. So we can't turn any more of these in. We need to find this Imperial Mender. I'm losing my shit over how much health I'm losing, like, constantly. Imperial Mender. Where would the Imperial Mender be, do you reckon? Oh, people aren't showing up. There they are. Okay. I feel like... Oh, I have no idea. It's going to be easier to find it on not the map. But I need to toss some heals out first. Alright, Imperial Mender. This poison is just... Oh god, it just hurts so much. So I would guess that they would be near the shrine, but he's clearly not. And I feel like... Oh, that's not the way. Maybe here? Assessor of Knowledge. Outfitter Trainer, that's Biped Trainer. Same with Weaver and Taylor. Check upstairs real quick. Just Lady Kendra and Zarinus, the Craft Trainer. Oh man, this poison is just... I can't even go AFK right now because the poison will kill me. And I don't even have anyone here that could, like, babysit my health and make sure I don't die. I don't want to die. Imperial Mender. Alright, Oddities Broker. Junk. Almost 4 silver out of that. Oh my god, we have so much money. Oh my god. I don't want to die. I don't know where the Imperial Mender is. Back. Zoom out. Search. Mender. Okay. This way, somewhere. Maybe in here? Yes, Imperial Mender. Keela, for the love of God. Greetings, Tisbird. My name is Keela, a Mender from the Tower of Healing. Our exalted patriarch, Harley Ayla, has sent me and several others of my rank across the lands of Istaria to help those in need of medical care. If you come down with any illness you cannot cure through conventional means, do not hesitate to come by. I will cleanse your body free of charge, and I supply cures you can purchase to cure yourself in the field. Anytime you would like me to cleanse your body, just let me know. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. It's gone. The poison's gone. Oh, minor Mender's cure. Thank you. Oh, alright. Trade. Beginner antidote. I can't do alchemy. Beginner spell. Cure poison. Yes. Cure poison. Spell. Oh my god, it's 50 silver? Holy shit. Ooh, that's pricey. Beginner group? Lesser cure poison. Oh, no. Definitely not that. Primal cure poison. Primal. Yeah, primal's the one I need. Oh, I almost wasted 50 silver on something I couldn't use. The spell itself is still 25 silver, so I might as well get the formula. But man, that's expensive. Holy shit. I heal you for free, and then they jack you with the fucking, oh, you want to be healed somewhere else that's not specifically where I'm standing right now? Fuck you. Pay up. 50 silver's expensive. Jesus. Alright. How many spell shards does this formula take? Formulas. Spell. Products! Primal cure poison. Oh, we need dim essence orbs for this too? Alright. Fair. Tier 1 provides immunity against poison. Yeah, we're high enough level. Oh shit! It lasts for an hour though. That's awesome. Alright, well we need 3 spell shards. We need a stoneworking pedestal. I'm pretty sure there's one of those in here. I'm just gonna throw this in our action bars somewhere. We also need to make these other formula spells that we gathered earlier. What's that take? That's 4. That's 3. So we need 6 and 4. We need 10 in total. Can we even make 10 with what we have? I do not think so. No. Do we have any dim essence? Not anywhere near enough. I didn't put that. Yeah, I did. Yeah, we need 6. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go... Okay, True Grit faded. I was like, why did I lose health? Alright, we're gonna go to New Christmas. I think this is the proper portal to go to New Christmas. It is. Click. Can I click? Oh no. It's happening again. Hold on. No. It's happening again. It's not letting me click things again. No. There we go. We're gonna go to New Christmas. We're gonna get some more sandstone. We don't need a lot. We're gonna get some more dim essence orbs. We don't need a lot of that either. And we're gonna make these 3 spells. Because that poison, I'm fixing that. I'm fixing that right now. Yeah, I didn't mean to click on that thing in the distance. And while we're here, just because we happen to be here, and I kind of forgot to do this earlier, we're gonna pick up the rest of the formulas that we need. Now, we can't make this yet, but we'll be able... Wait. Yeah, okay. We can't make this yet, but we will be able to relatively soon. And I just want to get them while we're here, so we don't have to come back for them later. Now, and then I have to do a quick check and make sure that we have everything else that we can get as well. Okay, it was literally just these 2 head scales is the only things that we're missing. So we must have, we'll close that for trade. Yes. We must have grabbed the things that we could buy on our way out, or after we finish crafting. So we'll head back through and pick up... Oh, and you know what I forgot all about? Oh, I do have the fighting one equipped. Okay, cool. As our pet, I was like... I think I've been using the crafting one the whole time. And remember when I named them almost the same thing? And I was like, that won't be confusing. And then here we are. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember. Alright, so I'm going to take a quick... Oh, here. I'm going to take a quick break that you won't even notice. Alrighty. So what we're going to do... What I've decided is we're going to make a few of these spells. These cure poison spells. And we're going to try to sell some on the consignor. Now, the idea... we do have our cargo disc with us, which is great. I don't think we're going to need it, but we have it. Let's see here. We're still at 3 to 1. Yeah, we'll just fill up our inventory. So, what we're going to do is we're going to make a bunch of... maybe not a bunch, but we're going to make a few of these, and we're going to try to sell them on the consignor. To recoup some of the money that we just spent on that. And with my luck, what's going to happen is they're going to be others on there selling the same things already, and so we're going to end up, not being able to recoup our money because someone else is already selling them for like 10 copper or whatever. And then we could have just done that. But, yeah, just make all 26 of them. That's fine. We're still gonna get enough resources to make more than one anyways. And then, we'll dump them on the consignor. See if we can dump them on the consignor. If I can make like 5 of them and sell them for, I don't know, 5 silver a piece, that'll at least, you know, recover a little bit of the cost of buying the formula for this. I'm not necessarily expecting that to end up being the case, but we'll give it a shot. And we'll do the same thing here, where we'll just we'll fill up our inventory with essence, and then just make however many orbs we can make with our with what we are just kind of gathering more or less at random here. But if we can recover some of this money that we just spent, that would be pretty awesome. I'm not even worried about the fucking 2.5 silver or whatever that we spent on the head scale formulas that we can't even use yet. Where's our... There we go. But that was a 50 silver purchase. That was a brutal one, as far as I'm concerned. Alright. So, that's almost 60 dim essence orbs. We'll recall back into Kion. There's a scholar's desk there that we can use. And, yeah, we'll see. We'll make them first, and then if there's already a bunch on there that are super cheap, we'll wait. We'll put them in our vault, and we'll wait and see. Oh, it's another adult dragon. Saphira Soul Silver Strike the Perpetual. Yeah, you're a bigot. You look cool though. Again, I guess you're not teal. You're blue in I would call that light green, maybe. Not too sure, but yeah. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure there's a here's the scholar's desk. Okay. So first things first, we're gonna make. Oh, that's primal chains too. I put the wrong thing on my action bar. Spells, show products, primal chains 1 is what we needed there. Here we go. So we'll make that. We'll make our primal attack. Now, I don't remember which is the one we actually need, so we'll just come in here. There we go. Now, okay, we can make 6 of them with what we have. And we're going to scribe one of them for ourselves. Scribe minor cure poison. We also need to scribe primal attack and primal chains. There we go. Well, I shouldn't have closed that. But here we go. Primal attack. Now, I'm curious if we can even cast this on ourselves. Okay, we can. Good to know. Alright, and then primal chains. We'll stick over here. And then minor primal cure poison. I guess we'll just stick over there. And we'll unlock this just so we can clean up this bar a little bit. We just need to clear that hotkey. There we go. And then we can come back in, lock it into place. Alright, now let's see if we can go to the consignor here. I'm willing to bet Sephrasol here, the biggin, is probably doing something similar as us, and either trying to buy or sell on this consigner. So, we'll take a look. Real quick, I just want to see... No, my other scale pack did not get sold. That's okay. Okay, spells. Formulas, techniques, resources. Spells, here we go. Okay, and we're specifically looking for minor primal cure poison. Let's see here. Okay, I don't see any of them. Prime Bolt, Primal Strike, Primal Spark, Primal Health, Primal Chains, Primal Burst, Primal Attack, Primal Alacrity, Prime Bolt, Ignore Mysticism, Gust, Grazing Winds, Gift of Velocity, Countercheck Primal, Brittle, Breeze, Blast, Barrage, and Arcane Refusal. Okay, cool. So, we'll come in, we'll drop this, and this shit was expensive to make. So I'm going to see if we can get 5 silver for each of these. Now, yes, technically, this is very expensive compared to everything else that is being sold spell-wise, because like the higher tiered spells are even cheaper than what we just listed that at, but this formula is 50 goddamn silver. I want to make my money back. A little bit at least. You know what I mean? Alright, so we're gonna head over to our vault. Here, hopefully it's not bugged out. We can drop our formulas in here. We can. Let's see here. Golem chip. We're not gonna need. That's not useful in any way. We're gonna get more of those most likely, though it's not something we're gonna need either. Round spider eye. Hunter tail, weapon craft, health, ice, we don't need that. Soldier, that's used for smelting. We're still gonna kill more of those, so it doesn't matter. Greymane Seeker Fang. Alright, well, we're not gonna need that either. So we'll worry more about our inventory management later. But we'll just drop off the things that we do care about. There we go. Everything else is honestly not super useful for us. Alright, here we go. Alrighty, now that we have this spell, what we can do is just cast it on ourselves now. And while we're at it, we'll add in True Grit and Promote Vitality as well, just to have it. And we'll refresh our Ancestral Determination. That going, and then just to clear up our buffs a little bit, we're going to remove our spellcrafting ability, just because we don't, we're done with crafting for right now. We don't really need it, and that's fine. Now, we are level 19, and we have, oh, and I forgot, yeah, I got distracted. So we gained a couple of things here. So Tooth and Claw Mastery just gives us an extra 10 Tooth and Claw skill. That was from the quest, one of the quests that we turned in when we got back to Kion here. Same thing with Hardened Scales, and it just gave us an extra 10 armor. Not a huge deal, but hey, every little bit helps. And then this is Dragon's Gift, and this increases our Primal, Magic Evasion, and Tooth and Claw by 10 each. And it's actually really good. Unfortunately, it takes up a gift slot. And gift slots are this box in my buffs window here. And as you can see, we only have one of these boxes right now, and Ancestral Determination is taking up that one slot. There we go. Now, we will gain more slots as we level up. Our next slot will be unlocked when we get either our adventure or our crafting to level 25. Knowing me, our crafting will definitely be what gets to 25 first, but, I mean, who knows? So, but my point is, we're not going to be able to use Dragon's Gift until we hit 25 in either one of our two schools, because I believe that our Ancestral Determination is a much better ability. Now, here's some soldiers. Forest Crawler soldiers. So, we're here. We need to kill these guys. We still need 9 more. As of right now, it'll be even less once we're done with these. But we're here. They're right in front of us. We might as well, right? Yeah. Trying to loot while I fight. There we go. And then we only need 2 more breeders as well, and then we can move on to the treants. And we're probably going to kill these spiders. Again, apologize if you're arachnophobic. Can't be helped. But we're gonna take these out, and then we're gonna get the breeders. We only need a couple more of those, and then we'll head in and look for the treants and look for that sentient treant as well. Just while we're in the area. Alrighty, and we're not... Oh, no, one of them did respawn already. Maybe the respawns here will be fast enough where we can just get them all right here. I'm not going to hang out and wait for respawns because I know there's more soldiers up ahead. Not necessarily on the way to where we're going, but close enough, right? It's better than just sitting here and waiting. Oh, I missed. There. Yeah. Oh, nope, here's another one. So, and really what I'm hoping for more than anything here is to wrap up these dragon quests. Is that another live one? Sure is. Wrap up these dragon quests and then get back into crafting, because we do need to level up our crafting. We need to make some tier 2 scales. We need to make a better claw. We're even getting to the point where we're going to need to make some tier 2 spells as well. We can't start using tier 2 spells until we're in our 20s, but I mean, we're level 19 already. And with double XP going on, it shouldn't be very long before we're going to start needing tier 2 spells, meaning we're going to need slate spell shards, we're going to need pale essence, and that's going to require us to do some traveling just to get to the resources, the location those resources are at. Let's see here. Okay, we only need one more, so it'll be this one. And then we know where the breeders are. I didn't get the loot from this one. Or he just didn't have any loot. That's also, a possibility. Alrighty. Slight technical difficulties, but we're back, and we didn't lose anything. We still have our video, we still have our audio, we're great. Everything's fine. Good lord, everything's fine. So accurate breath 1, passive ability, it's self-explanatory, whatever. Dragon's Reach. Claws and sharp teeth are not the only weapons of war for the Chosen of Dwalkar. Fire in all of its various forms is preferred above all other elements. the chosen by Tavalistos the Sage. So, this is our new pull spell that's essentially going to replace Prime Bolt, but we're going to keep Prime Bolt on our action bar for now. And this will throw, I don't know, we'll throw it there for now. I'm not too concerned about it. Since we leveled twice without putting any points into anything, so we'll do that now. We have all of our abilities and stuff. So, let's see if Garrix will teach us anything else. There it is! Okay. He's got 4 more quests, and these are our more powerful abilities that he's going to teach us here. So, the first one, and there's a biped kind of wandered around. Well, there's a couple bipeds wandering around here. We got Tursoth Relian, friend of the Ceres, Spirit Disciple, and Torg Mangol, just a warrior. It looks like he's doing some blacksmithing as well. Anywho, alright, Drain Strike. Start with that. Tisburn, we are short on time, so I'll be quick. I had a challenge planned for you to test your skills against bronze golems far to the south, but I'm afraid I'll have to wait. You see, there are other younglings that are here for training as well. One of my most enthusiastic was sent south some time ago, and I have not heard from her yet. Is she okay? That's what I wish to find out. Let us hope that she is, but if she isn't, then I wish for you to render assistance. Can you do that, Tisburn? Consider this to be your trial. Her name is Anamandrix, and I sent her south to fight the sandstone pebble golem south of Parsinia. Take the road out of town at the fork that says forest, head up the hill. Okay, spiked scales. Tisburn, here you are once again. You have reached the pinnacle of the training I can offer because now you wish to learn of Gold Rage. I clicked the wrong thing. That's fine. You will be hard-pressed to find an ability as powerful as this one. It will become the core of your offensive attack should you follow that path. I wish to learn it. Of course you do. All younglings do. The allure of such power, it is akin to the allure of one's glittering hoard. Of course, it is traditional for you to be tested before I teach you, and I can think of no better time to truly challenge your skills than before learning this. I'm ready, Battlemaster. So you think. In order to learn how to harness the power of one's hoard for your blows, you must prove your knowledge of true dragon rage. This challenge will not be easy or for the weak, Tisburn. Here, then, is what I require of you. Far to the south of Kion, in the center of the island, is a mountain. Atop that mountain sits a ruined fortress temple that the locals call Kietar, but the rest of us simply call it the Lesser Eridoth Deadlands. Sounds dangerous. Indeed it is, for it is filled with the undead, servants of the withered ages who have overtaken the fortress for their own nefarious purposes. It is within this fortress that your challenge awaits. You are to travel there, enter the Deadlands, and defeat 8 of the elite bone vindicators that you find. I also require the tainted blades from 4 flesh vindicators that are also found within the Deadlands. Now go, and I wish you luck. Now we'll do spike scales. Let us continue your training, Tisburn. An unbroken chain of teachers for thousands of years have preached this mantra. The best defense is a good offense. Sometimes, however, a good defense is also one that contains a measure of offense. That is how it is with spike scales. What do you mean? What I mean is that you can overcome your foes through sheer force, destroying them when they attack you. It is a most powerful defensive ability, one which will serve you well for many years. What do you want me to do, Battlemaster? I'm not one to trifle with any but the most worthy, and you have not yet proven yourself worthy. You must fight tough enemies if you are to learn to be tough. Therefore, I want you to head back up to the Kion volcano and fight the turquoise golems you find there. They are tough and they hit very hard, so you need all the defense and offense you can muster. I am ready. Good, while you're there, I am also in need of something from those very same golems, their cores. Gather 8 elemental cores from the turquoise golems and return here to me. Now, he also has another quest for us, and that's going to be useful. And we're going to do it soon. Really, before we go do this other stuff, most likely, because while those abilities are good, they're not going to make or break us. But we have some forest crawler thoraxes, and we have some scions of cedar, and I'm curious if we can turn any of these in. Forest crawler thorax. There you go. Oop. Nope. Cancel. And then scion of cedar. Can turn in. There we go. Now, yeah, these gray mane hunter ears. Oh, we can't even hoard them. I guess maybe we can sell them? I don't know. Let's just hit this oddities broker real quick. Dump all our junk onto them. Oh, someone's vendoring off hoard items. Oh, that's so much hoard. Oh, I want it. Oh, I want it. I can't buy it, though. It's too expensive, but I want it. Oh, that's too bad. If you are a biped in this game, make friends with the dragon and just give him all your hoard. Just give him all your hoard. Alright. This guy's pawnbroker. He's also a quartermaster, so he has armor and scale die kits. We can't really use them. He also has some other stuff that we don't really need. Yeah. But, in any case, let's see here. Oh, shit. I want to sell those to the trophy hunter. And I'm just going to get rid of this other stuff that we just don't need. We're not going to add techniques to our tier 1 stuff, and honestly, we're not even really going to make any more tier 1 stuff anyways. Now, we could, if we really wanted to, we could we could just gather up the stuff just for, like, completion's sake. But we can only scribe so many techniques at once. It is 1,000, but I don't know how many there are. I don't know if we actually could scribe every technique in all 6 tiers. So I'm going to assume that we can't. Probably. Now let's see if he's going to give us better money for these. Yeah, he gives better money for these. Alright, we're not going to kill any more Malachite golems. Now we could hoard them, but... okay, well he won't take those. Maybe the pawnbroker will... Maybe the pawnbroker will take them. I would really like to get rid of them in a way that's not just destroying... yeah, okay. Gather these ears and then destroy them, because... yeah, I already completed the quest, so it's fine. Alright, so next up, I want to go talk to the dragon crafting trainer over here. Not necessarily talk, because we're level 20. Yeah, and she won't give us the level 20 crafting quest, but she has formulas. And she has formulas I think that the other one doesn't have. So we do have the armor chest scale, we don't have the armor head scale, but we don't have the armor wing scale. So we can grab that. We have all the dexterity scales, I'm pretty sure. Yep. We have the scale pack, the tool claw. Okay, focus. We have the chest. We don't have the head, but we can't use it. We don't have the wing, but we can use it. You know what? Let's grab the head scale. Formulas also. Even though we can't use them yet. Just to have them. Alright, health chest scale. Alright, we don't have that. Don't have that. I'm pretty confident we don't have the health wing skill either. We have the lesser gems, we have that. Okay, power chest, we do have. Power head, we do not. And power wing, we do not. I believe we have... Oh no. Primal alacrity, we don't have. Primal attack, we do have. Primal chains, we do have. Ooh, primal spark, what's that? I don't know, but we don't have it. We're gonna get it. Primal strike, also don't have. Prime bolt, tempest? I don't think we have tempest. No, we don't have tempest. Alright, and then we have all that other stuff. So, 11 silver. Yeah. It's just, that was just telling us, like, you can't use all this stuff yet. Yeah, I know. We're gathering it up for later. So, what we'll do is we'll just control click without, trying to figure out, what ones we can and can't scribe. We'll just click all of them. Try to scribe all of them, and the ones that we can't scribe will just not be scribed, and that's fine. And we'll just throw all those back in our vault real quick. And we need to do the level 20 crafting quests. But that's not what I wanted yet. But we can't do that. We can't do the level 20 crafting quests until we visit the Dragon Cities. And there's two of them. There's one called Chaconus, and that's where the Helians make their home. And there's one called Dralk, and that's where the Lunas make their home. Now, we're going to be a Lunas Dragon ultimately. But in any case, we still need to go to both of those cities for a variety of reasons. The most important of which is these crafting quests, at least for now. So, we're going to take this quest, and he says, "Young one, come closer. It is time for you to leave the protection of my wings, Tisburn, and to venture forth into the world once more. The island of Lesser Eridoth, on which we currently stand, lies off the western coast of the continent of Eridoth. Long ago, our people built two great cities on that continent, one in the north and one is in the south. Do I get to visit them? You will visit both in time. The city in the north is known as Dralk and is the city of fire because it lies within an active volcanic region. It is home to the followers of Malganival, Lunas, as well as the ancestral home of all dragons. Unfortunately, it is also a great distance from here." What about the other city? Yes, that city is closer and is called Chaconus, the city of crystal. Home to the followers of Helion, it is found to the east within the Granite Fall Mountains. I mentioned both of these cities because it is time for you to leave this place and travel east to seek out additional training from the masters who reside in Chaconus. There you will continue your training, but young one, the road to Chaconus is not an easy one. I am ready. You are, of that I'm sure. I would have you speak to Clarash once you arrive and ask for a tour of the city. Once you've completed your tour, return here to me in Kion. In years past, I have made hatchlings walk the long distance to Chaconus. I have grown older and far less patient, however. I wish for you to travel to the city quickly. I'm giving you a travel scroll that will teleport you to Chaconus in an instant. Awesome! That's great. That really, he's not lying when he's talking about how far away it is. So we're gonna cast this spell and show up at Chaconus, which is about the best thing ever, because again, he was not lying about how far away that shit is. It is not close. It is a bitch to get to the first time, and now I can just teleport there. I'm the happiest person on the planet right now. It is good, thoroughly good. This loading screen is probably going to be a while because we haven't been there before, but that's way better than walking the whole way. I'm even going to give this just a second to load in a little bit here. Kind of stuck in the There we go. Alright, now we need to attune here. Welcome to Chaconis, Tisburn. What brings you here and how can I help? Battle Master Garrick sent me here. Did he now? Oh, you are one of his younglings. Welcome to the grand city of Chaconis, Tisburn, city of crystal, city of knowledge, home of the followers of Helion. Founded centuries ago by Helion herself, Chaconis serves as the center of learning and magical research here on the continent. I'll encourage you to take a tour of the city to gain your bearings. There are many residents of the city you should meet, but I don't imagine you want to spend a week speaking to each and every one of them. Plus, some shouldn't be interrupted or might become annoyed if you disrupt their studies. There are 6 I would encourage you to speak with. They are Warlord Sandava, Baltoros the Hunter, Nalithes the Quartermaster, Rezitia the Scalecrafter, Peridian our local tradesman, and Witzel the Golden. Sandava can be found on the island above you, along with several other trainers. Regardless, you should most certainly speak with Semeneth the Ancient, the leader of the Helion faction. Okay. Now, attunement to Chaconis. There. Now we can teleport back here, so I didn't screw that up. But, a lot of our crafting quests are going to be here, but not all of them, but we're still going to get them and do them. But I have been going long enough, I think, and I think we're going to call it here, and I'm going to find us a nice little place to... And we're not going to bind to the shrine, because we're not going to be coming back here a whole lot. At least short term. We might do it later, but for now... Oh, wait. Yeah, this is a built-up dragon lair. Oh, I didn't even consider that we'd be... So we're going to explore Solitaire's dragon lair here in Chaconis. I am excited about this. So, we're not going to build a lair ourselves here. Oh, yeah. This is a scale forge, tier 6 scale forge. So, these scale forges are awesome, right? So, what it does is it increases our skill when we're engaged in it, right? So, our Dragon Scalecraft currently, because of this skill bonus that it's giving, and it's giving us 140 skill bonus, so we're actually at 333 right here. Ridiculous. It's so good. It really is. We're not going to abuse that too much, probably, but oh yeah, this is like maybe this is a scholar thing, like there might be like a spell forge or whatever in here. Maybe it's just a library. Oh yeah, it is. Exchange, take one, leave one. That's awesome. Oh, and they just got formulas in here, so you can just drop formulas off. Yeah, take a formula, leave a formula. That's so awesome. And it's public too, so anyone can do it. You're awesome, Solitaire. You're not gonna watch this, because why would you? But, let it be known far and wide that you're awesome. And this is like a vault keeper. We can access our vault from here. Oh man, yeah. Now we're not gonna build a lair with our dragon because, quite frankly, it is way too much of a pain in the ass. But we are going to build a plot with our biped. That's just going to be a very long time from now. And yeah, so this is largely what these dragon lairs look like. I'm not going to go too deep because I tend to get lost in these. And there's a lot of opportunities to get lost in these, but they're still pretty cool. Maybe we'll explore a little bit more another time. Sometime in the future, but the last thing I want to do is get lost and have to recall out of here and then teleport back. So we're just gonna make our way out we'll go hang out by the shrine. We're not going to bind to it, but we'll hang out near it for the time being. And as always, I'm going to say thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.